SecondsOut is here with Francis Warren ahead of the title fight between Tyson Fury, Christian Hammer and Dimitri Chudinov versus Chris Eubank Jr. What can you tell us about this card?
Good card. We've got some fantastic card. Tyson Fury's obviously getting in there to fight Christian Hammer, having beaten Chisora last time out convincingly. He's next in line to fight Vladimir Klitschko, but he wanted to keep busy, and fair play to Tyson. He's not taking an easy light, a light fight. He's wants to keep busy and in good company. Hammer's ranked number 3 by the WBO. Tyson's obviously ranked number 1, or number 1 challenger. So that's an intriguing fight. Tyson beats this guy, then he'll go on to fight Klitschko hopefully in the summer. And then today we've had the press conference for Dimitri Chudinov, who's the interim WBA world champion, who'll be challenged by Britain's very own Chris Eubank Jr. Very, very intriguing fight, that one. Chris is coming in as the favourite, I think rightly so. I think technically he's got all the attributes necessary to go on and win a world title. But Dimitri's a much improved fighter. He came over here, had a tough night against Patrick Mendy the first time and ended up in a draw. But since then he's improved dramatically. He's been guided by manager Vlad Chudinov, who's put him in some great fights, and he beat Patrick Nelson over 12 rounds, which is no mean feat. Patrick's quality. So it's a great fight, and there's some big fights for the winner of Dimitri and Chris. But obviously they've got to get each other out of the way first.
Yeah, because the winner's technically the mandatory for Golovkin, and there's also a fight with Billy Joe Saunders on the cards.
Technically, but I think Golovkin can pick and choose who he wants to fight. But I think the whole of the UK, and I think what boxing fans everywhere would want to see Billy Joe and Chris fight again. That was a terrific fight last November at the XL. And I personally would really love to see that one again. But Billy Joe's got some intriguing options available to him. Quillen and Andy Lee are going to fight on the 11th of April. Billy Joe will be on the undercard of that. Billy Joe will then fight the winner. And should Billy Joe win the win, then Chris should be waiting for him.
And what do you know about Dimitri Chudinov, aside from he's fought here a few times, but he seems to have massive fan base in Russia, but we're not sure if they're coming here.
I think, he's got some guys travelling. He's got to have a small pocket of fans, but it's a bit of a long way to come.
Yeah,
it's a long slog. I've done it a few times to Moscow, but Dimitri, he fought in the States in his first 7 fights. So he's well travelled. He's been over here twice, got a draw, and then he got a win. I think up in Liverpool over 6 rounds. And like I said, he beat Nielsen over 12 rounds, which to get the belt that he's got today. And that was a good performance and a very durable opponent, quality opponent in fact. And I think he's boxed. One of his fights in Russia was in front of over 100,000 people. So it's not like he's going to be fazed by the occasion or fazed by who he's fighting. He seems very calm, very relaxed. And like I said, he's got a good management team around him who know their stuff. Vlad's looked after Povetkin and Lebedev, so they'll know their stuff.